What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Hello, hello. Everybody tonight. What's the word? What is the word, y'all? This over here. What's today? Thursday? Thursday. We did it, y'all. See, YouTube is connected. TikTok is connected. Hey, YouTube. How you doing? Happy Thursday. Nothing on Kick, Twitch. Twitch is coming online. What's up, Twitch? What up? What up? How are you guys? Jason, what's up, Jason? What's good over in the YouTube side? Pretty good, bro. Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. What's up with you guys? Just logged on here, so just getting set up. Can I get a quick audio check? Mic check, mic check. Hey, Andrew, what's up, buddy? How was the event yesterday, man? Did you end up going? I think I saw you somewhere for a second. You sound like a boss. Rick Rouse the boss. Oh, Taco Bell. How was it? I popped in for a second. I couldn't stay. I popped in for 1 second. Bro, Taco Bell, for me, I think I might have mentioned it. I haven't eaten Taco Bell in, like, I'm not even going to lie, at least 10 years, man. 10 years, at least. Loud and clear. All right, bet. What's up, Danny? How are you, Danny? Why are SD cards so expensive? Our AI overlords need them. Our AI overlords need them. I stocked up on SD cards about 2 years ago, so I don't think I'll ever need to buy another SD card. If you guys can look on my desk right now, let's see if I can get this camera turned on. On my desk right now, I'm going to flex a little bit. Let's see, this one right here. On my desk here, I have literally all of these SD cards are filled with media. Yeah. I have a lot of projects that I'm working on. I actually got booked for another project today. Or I got on somebody's event got onto my calendar today, so that's what I can say about that. It should be kind of cool. It's a Taekwondo studio is hosting an event for like their services, and they asked me to do some of the event coverage for. It's like a mommy and daughter Taekwondo event, so it's kind of cool. Those are 90s. Most of those are 60s. Actually, 100% of those are 60s. I don't think I own any V90 cards. I don't need V90 cards because I have my cameras that require faster speeds take these kind of cards, which are CF Express Type B cards. And actually, these are a lot cheaper. They're cheaper than the CF Express Type A Sony cards that Sony uses. So I get away with V60s. That's me with McDonald's. I like McDonald's. Hey, here's my cat, guys. Hey, cat. What's up? Holy smokes. One of mine broke, and I'd be pissed too, bro. They're pretty expensive right now. The CF Express Type A cards are expensive. Not sure why, though. They probably make less of them, probably is why. All you use is Sony? No, Canon. I have a Sony camera, just one Sony, and a Fuji camera. I'm gonna order a new tough SD card through my friend. Yeah, that's a good idea. If you got the plug, man. Whenever I shoot 4K 60 playback on my camera, it's not working with V60. It's too slow. I mean, what codec are you using? My V60 is fine. What's that green pouch card storage reader? Oh, all of the Jason, I have everything linked in my bio. Or actually, I pinned a comment. Yeah, I have a gear list pinned in my comment, and I have it. I think I have it here somewhere. It's by Peak Design. Where do I have? I should have it here. I'm just under accessories. Let's see if I can find it. I should have it here somewhere. Camera bags and accessories, I think. One of these PGY Tech, totally worth it. The brand is sent me these, but I've bought them one time and then they ended up sponsoring me after a while. Oh, nice, bro. That's sick, dude. What's in New York? Probably an event. What are you streaming on right now? The camera that I'm using right now is a Canon R8 with a 24 millimeter. I have the R50 with the RF 100 and the RF 50. Any opinions? I don't love that lens. The camera and the 50 millimeter are fine. Yeah, I shoot 10-bit as well. Yeah, Lexar is my favorite cards. Lexar and Angelbird is what I use. I sent you a link to the event. All right, bet. I will check it out. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, everything that I have is linked in my is linked. Add to a list. I'm gonna add it to the SD list. That's what I'm gonna do. Damn it, Kitty! I'm gonna kick you out if you don't get out of here, Kitty. She just wants to hang out. Leave, Kitty. I have the other Kitty back here too right now. Check it out. I don't know if you guys can see her. You see her? She's on my... So I'm surrounded right now. I'm probably going to kick on the AC. It's getting a little warm in here. 1 second. She's like, leave, Kitty. Kitty's in front of the keyboard. Thoughts on the Sigma? Love the Sigma 17-40. That's a sick lens. Seeing double. I actually, Tay, I have 3 of them. I think I've shared the story a couple times already that I have 3 of the same cat. They're triplets. What do you think about the R100 for 330? I'd buy it. 330 is okay, I guess, dude. I just wouldn't spend my money on it, for real, for real. 330's passable. I feel like I made the wrong choice going with Canon since lenses are expensive, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Sigma RF lenses are pretty nice though. But they're the best lenses, bro. And a lot of times, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. A lot of times I recommend to people that are just getting started that like don't have any experience with like, maybe I shouldn't say experience, that I kind of have a feeling, hey, they're just getting started and they may not be, they're going to get sticker shocked when they see the prices of the Canon lenses. I recommend them Sony stuff just because the Sony lenses are perfectly fine to get started on. Worth replacing for the Tamron? The Sigma 17-40? Yeah, it's an art lens, dude. Funny how I woke up from a nap and missed the delivery when you were talking about it in a previous live. That sucks, dude. Is everything all right? Yeah, I get my groceries delivered, and one time I missed the delivery. It was the worst. It was all right. It wasn't the end of the world. Oh shit, my chat's not on. Oh my god. Sorry about that, YouTube. TikTok over here is chatting it up and you guys can't see. By the way, on TikTok, you guys think it would be valuable to have the chat window up there? I kind of think it would be. What do you guys think? Copy. I'll add it to you guys over here, and then let's see what you guys think. Vertical source. Where's my vertical source panel? No, vertical. Is it scene? Sources. Docs. Vertical scenes. Here it is. Can I just paste it? Control V. Uh-oh. That didn't work. I need to figure that out. Delete. I'll figure it out one day. How do I delete this? Remove. There it is. Yes. Okay. Back to my chat. Canon doesn't have a lot of no, they don't have all of their lenses are either Canon or Sigma. I think they might have one Tamron lens. But the Canon glass is just better, man. You know, Sony is the only reason why Sony is better is because it's cheaper. It's not because it's better glass, it's because it's cheaper. It's more accessible. And if that's a good enough reason for you to use Sony, then by all means, you know. What's a good starter camera for both photographer and videographer? Probably the R50V. Again, you know, it's a cheaper camera than it's a Canon. It's cheaper, but the lenses are more expensive. I would personally go with a 6400. Yeah, 64 is fine. You know, totally fine. 1,000 to 2,000. If you have, that's a nice budget, dude. Coyote hustles. 2,000 to 1,000 is solid. I would get the ZVE-10 II. That's what I would get started with. ZVE-10 II. For sure. All of the cameras that I recommend, by the way, if you're on YouTube, Kick, or Twitch, I have it linked in my bio. Or I'm sorry, pinned as a pinned comment. On TikTok, you have to go into my profile and hit the first link in my bio. But I would not get the ZVE-10 I. I'd get the ZVE-10 II. For sure. I bought it last December. These are all the cameras that I recommend, by the way. And I ended up buying... Again, by the way, guys, I did make a video about this recently, and I was really excited to share it with you guys. The R50V, my most recommended camera right now, is on sale for under $600. They did this last December, and this is the lowest price that I've ever seen it. So right now, for under $600, this is really, really hard to beat. Or you can buy the almost equivalent camera, for, and this is on sale too, actually, for $1,000 is the Sony ZVE-10 II. What about Fujifilm? What about it? Fujifilm is nice. D52. I don't really know much about the Nikon D series. I don't spend too much time on DSLR cameras. All my cameras that I recommend are mirrorless cameras, truthfully. ZVE-10 II. Yeah, ZVE-10 II is significantly better, for sure. For sure. This is the R50V right here, actually. The camera that is on sale right now. This is a really, really nice camera. do I know anything about the RX? Just the, what is it, the RX-7, the latest one? Pretty cool. A7 III or 67? I'd probably do the 67. I kind of prefer DSLRs for astrophotography. Have you used mirrorless? Like a modern mirrorless camera? And what has been your observable difference? RX 107, yeah. A7R6 are about to come out. Yeah, I did see that. So that's pretty cool too. I think there's a good amount of cameras coming up soon. I'm not gonna lie. Sony, I think, should be coming out with some stuff. We can go to alpharumors.com to see what's going on there. Every time I go to Alpha Rumors, though, I feel like I'm going to get a virus. Oh, here's Kitty again. Hey, Kitty. A7R6. Hey, Kitty. Is she in your spot? Is that what you're trying to tell me? My other cat is in this cat's spot, so she's not happy right now. Allegedly, Sony managers at the NAB show told some visitors to wait for the FX3 too. Yeah. Andrew, did you go to NAB? I know somebody in here. No, I think he almost went. Almost went. Do you recommend Canon R6 Mark II for music videos? Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I have the R50V as well, but I find the kit lens to be too wide. I'm saving up for the 50. The kit lenses, bro, they're all mid. Yeah, all of the kit lenses are, you know, not very good. If you're on a budget on the R50V, I would check out some of the Sigma lenses. The Sigma RF lenses are all spectacular, dude. I have all of them, and they're all really, really good. Kit lenses are for brokies. Andrew, did you end up going to the NAB show? I don't remember if you went or didn't go. We were just on the Sony Alpha Rumors, and they said that they overheard, people overheard Sony reps telling people to hold on to their britches for the FX3 Mark II. I like to do videography a lot and can't spend more than 1.5 on a camera. What should I buy? 1.5? What cameras are you looking at? One Wheel Isaac. Canon R5C or R6 Mark III for hybrid. Probably if you, I don't know. That's a good option. I would say probably the R6 III I would choose. R6 Mark III. Any super wide lens recommendations? Maybe even fisheye lens for my R7. The 12 millimeter. I don't know if you get a fisheye though. Joey C Photography. The Sigma 12 millimeter is really, really wide, dude. It's $600. Yeah, I think it'll be coming. I think it'll be announced. It's got to be, man. They got to come up with something. Also, are there any intravolometers? I don't even know what an intravolometer is. And he's BSing. Matty Hapoya, the Hapoya brothers. May 14th. Okay, cool. So let's check out the Sony Twitter account, or Sony what's it called? Sony Instagram page. to see if there's any announcement or any kind of... It would be on Twitter, right? Sony Alpha. You guys think I should follow Sony as well? No, that's Sony Pictures. That's the wrong one. Damn it, kitty! Sony Alpha. This one probably, right? Sony Alpha USA. Kitty. You're starting to piss me off, kitty. Sony Alpha SA. Sony Alpha. Here we go. Chase your dream. Antonio, what's up, Antonio? Like 30-second exposures every 30 seconds. Oh yeah, I don't use those, man. Sony Alpha. What's up, Antonio? How are you, buddy? Cool. Let's go to X. Wow, they immediately take you to a what's it called? To a pay page. Sony Alpha. Nope. Final days of the sale. Oh, the sale for the A7R5 is coming. Is still $1,000 off. Nice, man. Did you record any more videos? Where can I see the event, Andrew? The May 14th event. Or what kind of event is it? Nope, haven't got to it yet. WYSE Ballers. What's up, buddy? Oh, on May 14th to 15th, Sony's hosting a major community creative called Alpha in Residence. Cool. Academy Mansion. A hands-on 2-day immersion for photographers and filmmakers to test out latest cameras and lenses. I did start filming my music documentary, though. Nice. Yo, you know what, Antonio? I had a tip for you, bro. For your next, like, singing live, I would try to put on some glasses. Like, either some glasses with, like, a rosy tint or, like, a blue tint. You know, something creative. Or something... or all black. I don't want to say all black because that'd be like Stevie Wonder, but I was thinking for those lives, I think it would make your singing, the visuals, it would make the visuals a lot better if you wore some shades. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. I would encourage you to try the shades. Maybe like some rose colored glasses, some rose tinted glasses, or some blue ones, pink ones, yellow ones, you know, something unique. Yeah, and the reason why I say that is because when you harmonize and when you're doing your like Christina Aguilera, you you know, you're doing your harmonizing. I can't sing. You like squint your eyes and you have some expression in your face, but the eyes and the way that you harmonize when you're squeezing and like releasing tension in your eyes, it's not very flattering. So I think to like offset that, try on some glasses, particularly for the lives. Just a thought, because you do harmonize a lot, right? So like you always go into, I watched you for like 30, 40 minutes doing it. So give it a whirl. Yo, did you see Shure is aggressively pushing their mics on TikTok? I did see it. Yeah, I did see Shure, and I saw another brand. Another brand reached out to me for mics. Mics are very popular on TikTok, dude. eMeet reached out to me, so they wanted to give me 20% commission for their webcams. All that they want me to do is go live. So there's a big push for webcams right now and a big push for microphones. What's up, Saeed? How come when I shoot on my R50V in 4K 60 and plug it in my laptop, only the sound plays but not the video? I don't know, bro. I don't know what's happening. That's true. Technically, your goal is to try to sing without facial expressions, but I'm so extra. And that's cool. Being extra, there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? But I'm saying from the viewer's perspective, like the audience's perspective, I would try, and again, I don't want to say to take away all of your expression. That's why I recommended or am suggesting like rose-colored ones, or blue ones, or yellow ones, or pink ones, or green ones. You know, something to like kind of distract that. I think it'd make a bigger difference than you think. I'm looking to get another small camera. That would you recommend other than the R50? The R50V. Hey, kitty. All right, you can hang out here, kitty. You can hang out here if you want. Can everybody see my cat right now? She's actually pretty nice. She doesn't get too aggressive. Sorry, swiped out. Did you see my message about Shure? Yeah. I kind of went on a little bit of tangent there for a second. I did see Shure was pushing their mics. I've eMeet, the webcam, and then another brand, another mic brand, reached out to me to increase my commission to promote their stuff. Fi-Fine, I think, was the other one. I have an R50, so is it worth getting the V? I mean, the R50V is more for like video and stuff, but what do you think? What do you want to use it for, eh? Julia! Brother. Julia, I got, my cat is joining us today, but I got not a new lens, but I'm trying a new lens on TikTok. What up, Jason? What do you think about the Canon 28mm pancake lens on the R? I like that combo. The 28 doesn't have IS. I own it. Here it is. Yeah, I have the 28 as well. On the R10, what's 28 times 1.6, guys? Math is hard. Pin to taskbar. 28 times 1.6. I think it's like 30 something, right? 44. Holy shit. So it's like a really nice look, a 44mm. Yeah, it's nice. The 28 is nice on the crop sensor. I don't use that lens very often just because I have other options. It's a constant f2.8, which is solid. I think that's like a really good, like on a full frame. It's like ideal walking around. On a crop sensor, it's still pretty good. It's very close to the natural, to what the eye sees, you know? Israel, thank you so much for the finger hearts. Appreciate it. Which one to shoot video commercials freelancing? if you want something that's like a prosumer, probably the R6 Mark III. If you want something a little bit more professional, I would do something like the C50. Hi, kitty. What are you using? I'm using the Canon R8 with the 24 millimeter, and the 24 millimeter gets me like this super wide angle that you guys can kind of see. Yeah, 48 millimeters. Yep. Is this currently a new lens? On TikTok, it's I haven't used this focal length on here before. What's up, Brew Man? Well, I'd say I want a more of a different color profile and thought the S-Log was nice. Yeah, I mean, if you want to edit your photos, S-Log, log footage is nice. C-Log is also good. Wait, which one was the second one? I couldn't hear that. That was my bad. The C50. I need to turn on the notifications, buddy. Turn on the notifications. The past couple days I've been kind of taking it easy. I've been working on some other stuff for my like full-time job. Trying to nail that down. It's been going good. I did get booked for some event coverage in a couple of weeks, Saturday morning, Saturday 10 a.m. So I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah. I'm getting hired to do some coverage, and the deliverables for that is going to be some photos and some video for social media. Brother, what's up, Renzo? Brother. How often do you upgrade Canon, buddy? Not very often. Not very often. Unless a new camera comes out that I really need the specs, I don't really think about it too much. Is a Sony A6K? What's an A6K? Post. Post. Is an Alpha Sony A6000. Oh, the A6000. I wouldn't recommend the Sony A6000. Going to Watkins Glen next week to take a bunch of terrible pics as I continue to practice. All right, man. A6000. Got it. That makes sense now. Probably a few thousand again NASCAR weekend. Sick, dude. That's awesome, man. What's up, Dynasty? How are you, man? Yeah, 64 is better for sure. Bro, Brewman, whenever you come back with some edited photos, let me see them, man. I want to see those. What camera has your favorite menu system? Canon, for sure. Hell no. Just ordered the new Lumix 40mm f2. Nice. I was talking shop with uncle-in-law, and he said he uses Pentax cameras to shoot nature pics. Yeah, Pentax is Lumix. Is Pentax Lumix? I think it is. Did he teach you any tips and tricks? What camera are you using? On TikTok, I'm using a... on TikTok here, I'm using a Canon R8, and then on YouTube, I'm using a Canon R50. Then I'll have to edit. Well, I gotta take good pictures first. Then, nah, you just edit the photos, bro. I want to check them out, man. Yeah, I definitely want to check them out. Save money. Facts, dude. Facts. Save money. I cannot get my clarity like that. Your clarity like what? Like this? What camera are you using, Chris? Okay, I have an M50. M50 is still a good camera. You just need a really decent lens. The lens that I'd recommend for the M50 is the Sigma 16. And actually, Julie is in the chat right now, and she has that exact combo. The M50 with the 16 millimeter is her favorite lens. I bought an R8 next to my FX3 currently. Got the RF 50 1.8. Nice, dude. I don't like the 24 to 50 and the 7200. That's a pretty good kit, Chino. It's a pretty good kit. I bet you that you don't use your 24 to 50 at all. Benia, what's the best vlogger cam? Probably the DJI Osmo Pocket. What other lens you recommend for cinematics? It depends on what you mean on cinematics, Chino. But for the R8, bro, there's lots of lenses, man. The 35, the 24, those are really good. If that's a low budget, if you have a high budget on the R8, 24 to 70. What up, Owen? How are you, bud? By the way, for those of you guys that are brand new over on TikTok, even on YouTube, if you guys are brand new here, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. We're just talking about cameras. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. And follow this account if you're not. I go live all the time. All we're doing is just answering as many questions as possible related to camera gears, content creation, mics, lights, all that fun stuff. Also, feel free to chime into the chat. Are you subscribed yet? Why should I subscribe? You guys are going to see more of my long form content on YouTube as well. So if you guys are over on TikTok and haven't subscribed to YouTube, please consider doing so. One of these days, I'm not lying. One of these days, you guys aren't going to see me on TikTok. I'm going to be like, poof, gone. Just because I'll probably get violations on TikTok because TikTok is like super restrictive. 24 to 50 is a kit lens. Yes, it is. What lens do you recommend for a Nikon Z6 III? The classics, dude. The 24 to 70, the Holy Trinity. For those of you guys that don't know what the Holy Trinity of lenses are, and you guys are asking about lenses, it's a great idea to get started with the Holy Trinity of lenses, regardless of the camera system that you're in. Nikon, Fuji, Canon, Sony. Try to secure the Holy Trinity of lenses. Film or digital? Digital for sure. I have a film camera though, but film is expensive, man. What? Yeah, eventually TikTok is gonna be gone, unfortunately, guys. Eventually it will. I am trying to get to 10,000 followers over there. Maybe that'll get me some notoriety. But I just have a feeling that one day TikTok's gonna be gone. I'm also considering going live on X. I don't know what kind of audience is over there, but I will check it out. Red Wharf, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Sigma 150 to 600 on a crop sensor for big reach. That's a big reach, man. Yeah, that's definitely some big reach. DJI Osmo Pocket 3 or 4. If you can get the 4, I would get the 4 for sure. What would you recommend for a newbie with literally no experience handling cameras? Canon R50 or the Sony 6400? For you or for the world? No, just for me. Just for me. I think TikTok is going to disappear one day for me. And you guys just won't see me as much. What do you think about the Nikon D3200? I don't think much about the Nikon D series cameras. Sony A7 V or 4? 5. Easy. That's an easy one, man. Always go for the latest camera, guys. Isn't that right, Kitty? Kitty knows. Kitty knows what's going on. Oh, guys, I got this really crazy, what's it called? Lens filter. Should I put it on? Nah, I won't put it on. I'll need to test it out. A brand sent me a lens filter. You guys want to see it? I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you at least. 1 second. 10 seconds. I got a bunch of new samples from TikTok this past week. You guys want to check them out? Let's see. Does the Lumix S9 overheat? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I do appreciate the honesty, but I just want something similar to a Sony RX100. Get the RX107. So my D-Log on camera looks nothing like the output on Premiere Pro. Any ideas? There might be some settings that you need to change in Premiere Pro. I've had that issue before where the colors don't match, and there was like a setting that you need to change. FX30 or FX2 since the price drop. I probably would get the full frame sensor, the FX2. Kitty, you're driving me crazy here, Kitty. Am I gonna have to kick you out? I threw her onto a blanket. Don't worry, guys. A7 on discount for sure. I have the A7 IV and it's not worth upgrading, but both are great. Yeah, I would agree with that. If you have the 4, going to the 5 is probably not that big of a jump. Sony's famous for doing very incremental jumps from camera model to camera model. I can feel Andrew rolling his eyes like, here we go. It's the truth, man. But the price is $900 more, just making sure it's justifiable. Happy I ran into the space. Thanks, Chris. I just bought what lens did you buy? The 28? Have you ever used any portable fans for filming? Yeah, I have. I have one. I have the Ulanzi one. It's in my link in bio, Antonio. Whoa, what was the trippy with the light? I don't know. I think my cat turned it on accident. So here's all the stuff that we got this week, you guys, from TikTok. We got a care package from Tellison for the DJI Pocket 3. So these are some ND filters for the Pocket. And then they sent me this battery pack for the Pocket 3, which is just like a battery extender for the actual Pocket 3. Kind of cool. Actually, that's pretty useful because the battery doesn't last that well. It could just double up your battery. And then Tellison sent me this package, this carrying case for everything. So that's from Tellison. They asked me to make a YouTube video for them in exchange for free product. So we'll knock that out. And then I got another flash sent to me. That's what this is. I have so many flashes. I'm going to start giving these away. I'm going to give them away only to YouTube subscribers, though. And whoever actually needs it. And then I also got a gimbal for a phone from a Chinese brand. It's like a budget brand. So, yeah, I need to do a review on this as well. I think it has AI. Yeah, it does have AI tracking. So AI tracking is like the new fad. So we'll do a video on that. And then I got some accessories from a brand. Some, what are they called? NATO rails. Got some NATO rails. And then this is that. Check this filter out, you guys. I opened it briefly the other day from this brand from TikTok. Whoops. Right here. Here we go. I have no idea what this actually does, what this kind of filter does, but I did open it. I was like, what the fuck is it? Why is it so heavy? Check this out, Andrew. Look at this thing. What the fuck is this? What do you guys think this does? I think it's supposed to make me blurry. That actually would be kind of a cool effect, don't you think? And then I can just set the angle. But look at this fucking thing. It's like a massive piece of glass. No, not a CPL. It's some sort of filter that like changes the, like makes the edges blurry, and then you can rotate it. So look, if I put this up, it's kind of tough to see, but it'll make everything blurry except me. So it'll be like some sort of effect. I don't know what it does. Looks like my prescription glass. That's my prescription glasses. That's what I said. I was like, what the fuck is this? Look at this thing. But I don't know what kind of content I'll make for this, but it might be cool. Be like, yo, you guys wondering how I got this cool effect? I don't even know if it's a cool effect or not, but we'll check it out. And then they sent me a flash. So that's it. That's this week's haul. Wrong lens. It's on the top camera. Oh, let me put it on the. I was talking Giga. I was talking to the YouTube. I mean to the TikTok people. Let me try it over there. Let's see. It's kind of tough to see, man. It'll make like the edges like super blurred out. Yeah, I have no idea what it does, but it's like it does look like my prescription glasses though. CPL. I have a bunch of filters in my link in bio, Marco. If you want to go check them out there, I have tons of filters there, bro. And this, I haven't tried this brand, so obviously I can't recommend it. It feels nice though, but I don't know if the effect is cool. It would be like a creative filter. Maybe when I finally record my music video. Jason's rolling on the ground. What lens do you recommend for the Nikon Z3, the Z6 III? What lens do you have currently? Canon R6 Mark III or Sony? Either is great, bro. How did you get items from the brand? They reach out to me via TikTok. What do you think of the Canon R7? I love the R7. Hello, started getting back into photography. What can I get your opinion on my setup? Nikon F3. Mainly doing street. Just use it. My opinion is for you to use it. Marco, thank you for the follow, Marco. Appreciate you. RF 10 to 20, you tried it? No. I think the RF 10 to 20 is a f4. I don't think I'd ever need a lens that wide on a full frame camera. I was thinking about buying it way back in the day, but I decided against it. For a panning shot? Yeah, I don't know. So like automatic bokeh filter? I don't know, Marco. I'll have to try it. I'll have to try it. You guys want me to try it? Should I get a used ZVE10 or a new one? I would get the ZVE10 too. Yeah, f4. That's why I didn't get it, Chino, because it was an f4. If they had a 10 to 20 f2.8, I would consider it. But the 10 to 20 f4, for how expensive it was too much. R5C versus R5 Mark II depends. That's a really good question. I own the R5 Mark II, and it's a monster. I mostly shoot music videos nowadays. That's awesome, bro. Chino, where can I see your work, Chino? For the YouTube guys, where are you guys in the world, by the way? Actually, for the TikTok guys, too. Andrew, I know you're in Cali. Julie, I know you're in Pennsylvania. Who else is in here? That's pretty much it that I know. Kick. Nobody's over on Kick. Yeah, I think I'm going to drop one of the other streaming services, Kick. I'll probably keep Twitch. I probably will keep Twitch and lose Kick and add X. Hi from Mari. I don't even know where that is. Where is that? That sounds crazy. I'm Googling that right now. I don't even know how to pronounce that. East Africa. Holy shit. Let's see where that is in the world. Over by Madagascar. Okay, cool. No big fucking deal. You know, it's whatever. That's wild, dude. So you're way the hell over there, man? Jesus Christ, buddy. That's wild, dude. Share this location, print. Can I delete that? That's wild, dude. It looks beautiful, though. Let's see some photos. Yo, I'd be taking pictures every day over here, man. Is it like a resort kind of place? Like really like a lot of tourists? I'd rather be there. I'd rather be there too. Shit. It's 3.5K in Hungary right now. Oh, YouTube is live. Yeah, YouTube is live, man. YouTube, we were peaking at like 12, 15 earlier. It comes in waves, man. But YouTube people's always, ever since I started posting on YouTube again, it ticks up, man. It all works together, Andrew. It all works together, man. Should I buy the Pocket 3 used? That sounds like a really good price. DJ's Hamsters. What's 270 pounds in USD? 270. That's probably what it costs new, dude. Never mind. Yeah, that's pretty close to what it costs new. Cold Necessity, watching from the Philippines. Nice. I just want to ask if Sony a7 IV is better than the 67. Yes, absolutely. Too bad no Tamron, etc. for camera. That's why I'm also keeping my FX3 too. Yeah, there's not that much lens support for Canon, but that's why you have an FX3, you know? I bought an iPod Air M2 13-inch for $350. Do you think it's a solid deal? I don't know. I don't know what iPads go for. Chris Garcia. I got no idea. What's a good hybrid setup for 2.2K USD? Shot by writer. SWVA shop. What up? How are you, buddy? Snapshot Dreams. How's it going, man? What would be wrong with my 16 to 35 millimeters? At 16 millimeters, it works fine, but sometimes shows some heavy vignetting. Are you using a crop sensor? Is that a crop sensor lens? No, 16 to 35 is full frame, right? What camera are you using? Using it for my photo booth business. Sick, bro. Yes, and for sports. I would probably check out an A7 IV or an R6 Mark II for 2.2K. Best prime lens for the FX3 would you recommend? Probably a nice 35 or a 24. And if I'm looking at prime lenses, yeah. On a full frame, 24 or 35 for sure. I think I would choose a I'm on an R8. Me too, man. I'm using an R8 right now too. I think the 16 to 35 STM lens is probably... What 16 to 35 is that, by the way? Is that the Sigma? Is the Sony A7C good? Yeah, it's all right. Was gonna say 35. I owned it and have a 24, but need a prime. Yeah, I would do a 35 or a 24, bro. A prime. I mean, the 24 to 70 is great, but a 35 prime is pretty special, dude. Have the R8 overheated on you? No, not really. Version 2 Canon L series? Is that the... Yeah, 16. That must be the EF version, though. Do you have to use a converter on your 16 to 35? Probably, right? Which Canon camera is best for astrophotography? Any of them. Just get a good wide lens. Really? Yeah, it's the converter. Yeah, I think maybe because of the distance with the added converter, the 16 millimeter is gonna give you that vignetting. So I probably would just punch in a little bit. I think so. I think the converter is the issue because normally the lens on the R8, the RF system, the lens element on the back sits really close to the sensor. So like you have the sensor of the camera, pretend this is the sensor of the camera. The element, the back element of the glass is supposed to sit really close. So there's like a short distance in between there, right? Now you add the converter and now there's like a bigger gap. Do you have another do you have a native RF 16 millimeter laying around? Do you have the 16 RF millimeter? Tried using manual vintage zooms for fun run. It was fun for the first 20. That's funny. It got boring kind of quick there. That's funny. Everyone recommended me a cooling fan for the back, but never had any props since I got it with heat. Yeah, I mean, a camera, my cameras, when they are overheating, is because I'm shooting in 4K 60. In 4K 30 and 4K 24, I've rarely had any issues. And Chino, that might be because of your shooting style, you know? Some people record 4K 60 for like 10, 15 minutes straight, which is like, hello. Yo, bro, I'm a newbie and want to do wildlife photography and plane spotting with camera. Should I get? What camera can you afford, bud? But why does it work well other times? Does it only have vignetting at 16 millimeters? No, but I have the 5D3. Think it would be great to test with it, right? No, because with the 5D EF, you don't need the converter, dude. Manual focus is tough, man. Any budget and what lens I could think of money later. I think he's getting vignetting because of the converter. I think that's why. I could be wrong though, but like on my full frame sensor and my R8, like when I put the 15 to 35, it doesn't have any vignetting, but that's because I think the sensor fits. That's why the RF system was like so revolutionary, because they were able to get the back element of the lens a lot closer to the sensor of the lens, which allows them to do some crazy physics stuff with like optical engineering to make different kinds of lenses at more affordable, or like crazier types of lenses that you can't with any other kind of lens mount. 4K 30 FPS for music vids and 25 for some cine like when I get some ideas I want to shoot. Yeah, I would do 4K 60 as well for some other stuff too from time to time. Mix in the 4K 60. R6 III or the A75? Either, bro. All right, Brewman, thanks for hanging out. Hey, listen, next time you have those photos, man, let me share them, will you? I want to check them out. I want to check them out. $4K 60 for soccer goal clip game highlights would be amazing. Yeah, if you can nail it. 4K 60, 4K 120, yeah. It can be fixed in software. I think you just have that converter, man. That converter might be the issue. It might be. $4K 120 is it does take up a lot of storage, but that's why you use it for like specific shots, you know? You set that to a custom mode. And switch over to it, you know? It would be it's a lot of storage though, but it 100% is 100%. Snapshot dreams. What's up, Heather? How are you? Need to finance an R6. Where's the best spot? Why do you need to finance it? What's wrong with the camera you have, Heather? And which R6 are you thinking about doing it? I don't recommend financing cameras. So unless you can do it through your own credit card, like I really don't have any suggestions for you. Only because I don't recommend people financing camera gear. You know, I recommend people delaying gratification, practicing delayed gratifications, putting in the work, hustling, grinding, and doing all that hard stuff to actually like get the camera. I try not to talk people into debt. You know what I mean? Just a personal thing. So unless it's your own credit card with like a low interest rate, I don't think I have any guidance for you. I can tell you that if you are going to make sure that you have the gigs lined up to pay for it as quickly as possible, you know? I have a Rebel T6. I want an R6, but I'm thinking of taking a small business loan like 2K. I would just grind it out, Heather. You know, grind it out for a summer or two and just get you. Because how much are you charging for your work right now? I remember looking at your stuff and you needed to be charging more. You needed to be charging more. I wonder how painful it was for YouTubers who shot 8K 30 FPS to store their raw footage. That's a lot of footage, dude. I record 7K sometimes, and 7K is a lot, dude. Thank you from East Africa. You're welcome, Snapshot Dreams. FX30 for videography. Hell yeah, dude. I have a wedding in July. I would just use the T6, dude. I would just T6. Obviously, if you want to finance it. That's your decision, right? But if you're going to finance an R6, I would be financing. If you're going to make the decision to finance, I would just get the latest camera, the R6 Mark III. Yeah, or rent it. Yeah, rent it, dude. Rent the FX. Heather, you're in the United States, right? Yeah, rent it, dude. I'm trying to see the Canon R6. Look, dude, you can rent the Canon R6 Mark III for 160 days for 7 days. For less than $200. Yeah, check out lensrentals.com. Just rent it. $160, dude. Yeah, just do it. Shit, $160 is nothing, man. $160 is nothing. Rent yourself a lens. You know, it is still an investment. You know, it is still an investment. And that's the newest one. Yeah, the R6 Mark III is the newest one. So check out lensrentals.com. I recommend renting to everybody. Only if they're in the United States, though. Because I know that it's pretty accessible in the United States. So these guys, lensrentals.com, they'll send you a lens. And you can rent multiple things. You can rent the camera and some lenses. And they'll send it to you out like in a Pelican case. And like secure the shipping. And then they send you a postage paid stamp back. That all you do is pack it up and send it. And it's pretty easy. Pretty easy. So that's what I would do. And let's see, I'm missing some combos here. Sorry, guys. Thanks, but I got you, Heather. I got you. You're gonna kill it, dude. Right now, I have a Nikon. Okay, Z5 II. What are your thoughts? Do it. Yes, sir. Yo, I'm thinking of getting into photography. I'm looking at the Sony 60. Is it good? Or I would get the 6400 at a minimum, or the 6700 Ante. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Lensrentals.com. I'm glad you stopped in. Heather. And I'll never tell somebody to not spend their money if they got it. If they got the cash, you know, spend it. But I'll never encourage people to go into debt for cameras. I have an R5 Mark II with a 70. Nice. And I want to go to Sony. What do you think? I probably wouldn't. I'm not sure what you're looking for in Sony, but 3 Gems Media. The only time when you have that much investment in gear, the only time I recommend people really switching is like if they're started working for a production company or a production house that all has like that model, that camera brand. You think the A7R6 will have dual Bion ZR2s and be less than an I think it'll be less than an A12, yes. Has IBIS. Yep, 67 has IBIS. Thank you for replying. No problem, bro. Yeah, unless you need to switch up. The grass is always greener on the other side kind of thing, bro. It's expensive and like you're going to lose a lot of money switching over. Which camera are you using? For this, I'm using a Canon R8. Is the 6300? I don't think I can recommend the 6300. No, I would probably be doing at least a 64, and then getting like a bright lens, a nice fast lens. My favorite camera, Canon R8. Yeah, the R8's sick, dude. The R8 full frame is fantastic. I like the 6400 for a beginner. Yeah, 6400 for a beginner is really nice. For sure. Is that too distracting right there, guys? Probably, right? It's probably too distracting. Tube lights. Tube lights. You guys need tube lights. Get as many as you can get. I'm about to switch to the Sony FX3. Nice. I want to purchase a 24 to 70. Will I be fine with the EF? Yes, you will. You'll be all right. 3 Gems Media. My son is just getting into photography. I'm looking at the Sony 65. I'm not familiar with Sony. But what is that little camera like? He is 19. How much is the 6500? I think if you can go for the 6700, I'd rather just get that. I would say get that. Nevin Clark. 6700, it'll probably be the last camera that you'll buy him for like the rest of his adult life. FX3 to 97%. You think it'll be that quick? Andrew B, FX3 Mark II? I think so too, man. I think they have to do something here pretty soon. Black Mamba, what's up, buddy? New here. TikTok throwing me places. Clean setup. Thanks, man. Which DC 550 Black Mamba. I should have it linked in my storefront. The Viltrox DC 550 Pro. Thanks for stopping in, Black Mamba. Appreciate you. Thank you, bro. You're welcome, bud. Finally bought the 67 and the Sigma 18. Did you? Ooh, Galen. What'd you think, man? That's a monster setup, bro. Is it the RS4 Pro or the RS4 Mini? No, I don't think it's a coincidence either. I think they'll be showcasing some stuff there. So next month. Next month is going to be a good month for cameras. The only reason I want to get a full frame is I want more swirls on my vintage. I'm in Australia. All right, cool. It's a major event. Kitty! God damn it, Kitty! I'm throwing her on a blanket, guys. Don't worry. Just the RS4. Nice. Sony's gonna put Canon in the ground. Let's see. Let's see. What are your predictions, Andrew, for the F? What is the one feature that that you're looking for, that people are looking for in the FX3 Mark II? Open gate? You think people really care about open gate that much, bro? Cats when the activity, exactly. Like I'm live on TikTok talking to you guys, and my kitty's like, "Hey, what's going on up here?" 8K, bro. I don't think they'll get either of those two things, man. IMAX certificate, get the fuck out of here, bro. No way. Thank you for the TikTok cat. Thank you for the cat, buddy. I don't think it's gonna get any of those things, man. Those are three massive things, dude. The IMAX certifications, I think IMAX requires like a lot, like your sensor to be like, no, I don't. I'm not on the FX3, dude. IMAX sensor size. I want to see if we can get like a good diagram of what IMAX looks like. Here it is. Yeah, dude, no way. So I'm looking at this. I'm trying to make sense of it so I can like kind of show it to you guys. And like this is the, so IMAX is the big sensor, right? Right here. So it's the large one, the big one, the outer size of the, actually, let me see if I can Control Shift S. So like IMAX certification is a fucking pipe dream, bro. I love Canva, by the way. Does anybody else use Canva? So IMAX is the big square, is the big ass square. Full frame is Can you imagine the amount of data that's required for like for an IMAX sensor, dude? Jesus Christ. Because I think that on a full frame sensor, they pull from here. This is the 16:9 right here, right? And then the vertical is from here as well. But I think it's even smaller than this, right? Like this is what we're using. These are what the commoners are using right here. TMV, can you create a WhatsApp group so you can share some ideas if you don't mind? I was thinking maybe starting a school group or a Discord group is what I was thinking, Bobby. Step above phase 1 though. Yeah, but phase 1 is crazy already. TikTok glitchy AF. Is it? That sucks. I look at my full frame sensor and I'm amazed to think about it. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's a crazy, crazy picture. I did see that Marvel was creating their own cinemas. Their own cinema or their own, like, what are they actually doing, Andrew? I saw that Marvel was releasing their own theaters or their own, like, kind of format. Or Infinity Vision, I think they called it. Something like that. They probably don't have the licensing for IMAX or they don't want to pay or something like that. Ooh, Discord. Yeah, I was thinking about Discord, or I was thinking about a school community, Antonio. But the thing is that it'd be another thing for me to manage, you know, and because I'm still in the building phase of all this live thing, I'm still kind of like sorting it out, figuring out what I'm doing. Galen, thank you so much for the dolphin. Appreciate that. God bless you, man. Appreciate the gifts. Copy and paste A93 and A75. Yeah. If I'm a betting man, and this is me being very cynical about the FX3 Mark II, I think they're going to shaft their creators and their consumers. This is me being ultra cynical. Ultra cynical that the FX3 Mark II consumers are going to feel shafted. Remember last time that the FX that the A75 came out, I did a live with you guys, so I'll do another live when they do an announcement video for it. So make sure you guys follow, and we just watched the whole clip together, you know. Marvel did some petty shit. They created a certification that they can use as a label to rebrand existing theaters. Nothing changed. Got it. And then they'll pay like licensing and stuff like that. Yeah, that checks out, dude. Can Canon R5 shoot cinematic shots? Yeah, of course, dude. Antonio, we can help. Oh, I appreciate that, Antonio. I'll think about it, man. I'll think about what I want to do. I think I might start a free school community is what I'm going to do. And like that'll be like the entry point into like more like one-on-one stuff. But again, I haven't really decided. I really want to go into YouTube. That's where I'm going to be doing like the community building stuff is actually on YouTube. So that's kind of the thing. Just have multiple offerings. But like I said, I'm still building. I'm still kind of figuring it out. I'm like a couple of steps behind our mutual friend, Prime ATL. He has his whole thing figured out already. I'm still kind of iterating on mine. The FX3 Mark II, I don't think it'll have open gate, dude. I don't think they're going to do it. Damn it, Kitty. How much a month per videography? What do you mean? If it doesn't, they are dumb. I think that if they don't, dude, I think that a lot of I don't want to say 100%, but I'm pretty confident that it won't. But I'm 100% confident that people will be pissed off about it. All right, Kitty, that's it. You're going outside. Prime has Patreon. Yeah. Well, what I mean is like he already figured out where he wants to host this stuff. You know, Patreon was what he chose to go with. Bobby Brand Studio, thank you so much for the follow, buddy. I swear I will lose my shit. No, you won't, bro. No, you won't. You will not. How much I make a month? Per month? I mean, you can make whatever you want, man. Depends on how much you charge. How much you make per month videography? I mean, depends on how many gigs I have, but I work as a full-time content creator, not a videographer. 4 years in video. Now I have my own camera. I don't know how to get clients to film for free for my portfolio. You just gotta talk to them, man. Like I said earlier, I got booked for earlier today. A contact of mine that has been like talking to me for a couple of months about him opening a karate studio reached out to me and said, hey, I have my event coming up. Can you record some content for it? Absolutely. And I'm going to charge him my day rate. $800 is my day rate for 4 hours. FX3 Mark II. Yeah, that's going to be a dream camera, dude. Actually, Andrew, I'm not even joking, bro. I almost bought an FX3 back in December, but I started doing some calculations in my brain. about how old the FX3 was, and I was like, I better not buy this. I'd rather just hold off because I knew that the FX3 Mark II was around the corner. You know. My grandma just gifted me a Lumix FZ. Would you say it's a good cam? I would say it's a camera that's worth using, Sandra. What are your thoughts on bringing lights to a night run event? You're gonna need some lights, dude. Bought an A75 and love it. A75 sick, dude. Chester, what's up, bud? The answer to how much videographers make a month, about 10% minimum wage after working all out. It can be pretty low. It can be pretty high, Chester. It depends. Yeah, man. That's pretty funny. I worked for somebody else who had a name I don't have right now, starting from scratch. That's a great place to be at, Gabriel, starting from scratch, bud. Where are you based? I'm in Philly, Antonio. You know that. Mark II's coming out. Yep. Can Netflix accept clips which are shot on the FX3 and Canon R5 in short film? I think that Netflix has a list of approved cameras, and I think the FX3 is on that list. The Canon R5 is not. I think it's the R5C and the C50 from Canon. Yeah, it's the C50. But Netflix has their own list of approved cameras. And you can look that up, dude. Netflix approved cameras. These are the cameras that they have here. Ari. They have a lot. Canon. C70, R5C, C400, C80, C50. From Sony, let's see. Sony, they have the Venice, of course. The FX9, of course. FX F5, FX6, of course. FX3, there it is right here. Sony FX3, which makes sense. DJI, do they have any DJI? Only some drones from DJI. Look at that. Just bought a Blackmagic Pocket 4K. What do you think? Nice. Good job, Arlie. You did it, bro. You like this better than a 9-to-5 job? I have a 9-to-5 job. My 9-to-5 job is a content creator. Social media manager, content creator. That's what I do. That's what I do full time. Yeah, the FX3 is definitely approved. Would you say it's a good film camera? If I was you, Arlie, I would get to use it. I would get using it. That's what I would do. If you have the camera in your hands, go use it. Go use it every single day for 30 days. If you don't have 30 days, use it every single day for a week. I'm not lying. Use it every day. After 7 days of doing that and editing that footage, then you can come back and tell me how it is. Because my experience with cameras is going to be a lot different than yours, right? So, and the way that you use your camera is very different than the way that I'm going to use my camera. So this goes to everybody. If you have the camera that you're asking about, that you're inquiring about, go outside and use it. My next stop is a Sony FX3, which will be making some cinema. Nice, dude. Do you think the Canon 2000D is good for videography? I don't think so. Love that from you, bro. It's coming on Tuesday, so wish me luck. Yeah. Arlie, I'm serious, dude. Do this. Once you get it on Tuesday, Go outside every single day and use it every day. Take the footage and edit every day. You'll have a better idea about it than I ever will. When I first got started with photography, videography, taking photos, creating videos, creating TikTok reels or Instagram reels, making content, that's what I did for like an entire year straight, is that I photographed and filmed every day, dude. I'm adding a lot of emphasis on that because it's like I tell my buddy Andrew, who never listens. Andrew, you gotta get those reps, bro. You gotta get those reps. You gotta get those reps. Arlie, thank you for the follow, Arlie. So for videography, which one? So for videography, which one do you prefer? The R50V. For sure. TMV, when the Sony FX3 II is out, so the price, yeah, it will. It usually does. Not only will it drop, the new one will drop. So when the new FX3 Mark II comes out, the original FX3 will drop new retail, but not by a lot. It might drop $400. What will drop though is the FX3 on the used market. Well, when the film is done, Arlie, follow me on YouTube if you're not already. I have all my links in the bio, and send me the link over there on YouTube for sure. When are you doing it? When are you creating it? What camera is this? This is on TikTok. This is an Canon R8. And how do you get the quality so good? I can't get my, well, this isn't a webcam, dude. The FX3 is more camera than anyone in this chat needs, self included. I would say, bro, the FX3 and the FX3 Mark II is the most camera that anybody in this chat will ever need, including myself, which is why I capped myself at my C50. This is probably likely the most of a camera that I will ever need for the rest of my life, ever, which is why it was my dream camera and why I ended up purchasing it. It's more camera than I will ever need. And that's facts, dude. But I would put this on par with the FX3, you know what I mean? So we're talking about the same thing. It's coming out on the 4th of July. Nice. Yeah. So send it my way whenever you're done. I'm filming on the 17th and the 18th of May. Just finished all the set design. Nice, dude. Are you in school early? So I should wait until the FX3 Mark II. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I would definitely wait. I would wait to see what the new one has in store. But I've been saying this for the past 3 months, maybe even longer. Maybe for the past all of 2026, I've been saying this. That anybody that comes into my chat asking about the FX3, I'm like, I would wait. I would wait. And lo and behold, according to my very trusted source, Andrew, in the chat, it should be coming out next month, or at least announced next month. So yeah. No confirmation on the exact date on when it will be available to buy, but an announcement should be here around the corner. The FX3 is nice. Didn't get it because it's an average at photos. You Antonio, you did great with the A7 V, dude. You need the A7 V. If you are stealing shots, use your iPhone Pro and Blackmagic app. Okay. I'd say I could definitely see myself requiring, I don't know, dude. Chester, even for your stuff, dude. Your stuff is pretty magical, dude. You'd be like right at peak with the FX3. I mean, what's higher than the FX3 really? Like the FX6? You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, Andrew. I mean, the A7 IV missed out on a feature. Bummed out a lot of people, bro. Bummed out a lot of people, man. That's, you don't want to hear me say it, man. I'm in college right now. High school. You're in high school, yeah. Use a Sony if you want to look like David Fleischer, Wes Anderson. A French movie about lesbians. That's funny. I don't think you would buy an FX3 for photography. Hey man, got a budget of 1400 USD. I want to start working for video and in my free time. Cool. I ordered a gimbal RS5. Sick, dude. Did Andrew go to YouTube? Yeah, Andrew popped over to YouTube. I'm thinking about adding the TikTok, I mean the combined chat over on TikTok, guys. What do you guys think? I was thinking about doing it earlier, but I don't think it let me. I want to copy this. Can I copy this? Who's asking about me? Our buddy Antonio. I use the A7 IV now. Yeah, A7 IV is still great. Hi, sir. I'm planning on starting with video photography. ZVE 10.2. ZVE 10.2 is nice. Weakling. I got a Sony A7 IV with a Sigma 24-70. Is there any setting you recommend for photos and video? Not really. Just use it. Practice. Use it every day. YouTube is better. YouTube is better. I think YouTube is better. It's a different view over there too, though. But yeah, but I'm happy for my YouTube audience, and they get to see the TikTok chat. The only reason I don't put chat on TikTok is because TikTok will limit my reach, because they're a bunch of jerks like that. I can hear and see the chat, genius. Opinions on Sony ZV-E10 for photography and videography. ZV-E10. I would get the ZV-E10 too. The only thing I don't like about YouTube is that I can't spam with likes. That is true. That is true. They should add one. You know what though? I think there's a tall version of YouTube. So like on YouTube you can watch me like horizontally, but there's also a shorts window. But the experience isn't the same over there. Yeah, YouTube vertical, but the thing is that the YouTube vertical is a cutout of it's a copy of the horizontal, and the horizontal is not optimized for YouTube. I wish that I could send two streams. What lenses I can utilize if I can only buy one? I'm more of a portrait and landscape. For what camera, weakling? I forgot what you said already. Let's see what you said. You said ZVE10. Anything from Sigma. The Sigma lenses are really nice. Yeah, anything from Sigma is really good. I have all of my lenses that I recommend on my gear list that is found in my TikTok, my link in bio. By the way, are you guys okay? Do you guys like the new 24mm angle? It's a little bit bigger. I always try something new, try to find a different angle or a different perspective. I am going to be going live a couple of times, though, by the way, solely on TikTok. And I'm going to be doing TikTok promote or TikTok shop to try to sell these webcams. I like it. We can see a lot more. I thought it looked cool, too. The R8 is just a monster of a camera. It's just a really, really nice. It's such a clean image, dude. I recommend the R8 a lot. It used to be my most recommended camera, but then I started recommending the this camera right here, the R50V. It's a little dark in here, isn't it? All right, Andrew. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. I'll catch you on the next one, man. Do you have a Sony FX3? I do not. I do not. All good, bro. You can have YouTube on and edit at the same time and stream at the same time. You should put that tube light on to your back left. The blue one? Or which tube light? Somebody said the other day that I have too many tube lights. Oh, I think I have. Check this out, guys. I think I have. I might still be able to. Yo, I got into a back and forth with a guy on Instagram. I published a reel on Instagram, and I did a trial reel. By the way, trial reels are pretty great. And I got into a back and forth with a guy that was all upset about my video. But I always encourage like a lot of chatting. I'm like, bring it on, man. Try it now. Accept. I won't fiddle with it right now. But anyways, cool story, Vic. Yeah, the guy keeps coming back. I don't even know who it is, but he has like 500 followers and like 3 posts and stuff. I'm like, I just said to him, I said, you got to have at least 1,000 followers to even comment on my post. Just because he was being an asshole, you know? Kieran, what's up, Kieran? How are you, man? The one that you asked earlier if it was too distracting. Oh, this tube light? Yeah, this one's pretty good. It's a little bit glowy. I'll just leave it on there for now. I saw that. I was like, "Oh, sweet, 20." Yeah, it was just one kid, one person. Like, have you improved the interior decorations? The door changed to the blue one. Great choice. No, I just have another light, another. It's another tube light. Keyron. Keyron Sports and Keyron Tech. Are you the same person? What is Keyron? Living the dream, my guy. Got some stream time in today and a few videos recorded. Nice, bro. Bro, anytime that you got, for any of you guys that go live, when you guys are live, make sure to send it my way and I'll pop in to say hello to get your guys' stream going. For those of you guys that don't go live, going live is the key, man. I tell everybody. Hey, Kick. What's up, Kick? Twitch. Hello, Twitch. Andrew, how are your videos doing, bud? Yo, you've been popping up a lot on my YouTube feed, by the way. Your movie reviews. When are you gonna start doing those again? Those were great, man. Those were great. Yeah, your full on videos, they're popping up on my For You page, but I think it's because I recently subscribed that like I've been watching a couple of them. So Chiron comes from Chiron, the son of Kronos in Greek mythology. Yeah, I was saying that Chiron, there's two of you. There's Chiron Sports and Chiron Tech. But I don't know if that's if you guys are the same person. Regardless, I appreciate both of you guys. Yeah, I was logged. Okay, got it. I figured. I was like, what are the chances? What are the chances? Just made a little video. Yeah, share it, Chester. Share it. Yeah, let's watch it. Your stuff is always fire, bro. Chester, are you the one that's over on Twitch? Yep, you are. Thank you, Chester. I appreciate you, man. TikTok could always use the love. I mean, Twitch. $17 followers over on Kick. Maybe I won't give up on Kick. That drone guy. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Drone Guy. Appreciate you, man. Chester captures media. All right, let's check this out. All right, this is a new video, you guys, from our buddy Chester in the chat. Let's check it out. Is there copyrighted music on this, Chester? Colin Loper. Thank you so much for stopping in, Colin. Appreciate you, man. I got the link. I think I got it here. Is there copyrighted music on this? I'll pause it or mute it. Ooh, look at this shit, dude. What did you film this on, Chester? With a drone, obviously? I don't like that pause right there. The drone stopped on you for some reason. Right there. I guess it kind of works, yeah. Beautiful, dude. Clean, dude. Can you set up static shots? That's fire, dude. I kind of want to watch that again. Can you set up static shots, Chester? Like, is that possible? Yeah, GG's, dude. Let's get some GG's in the chat for Chester, everybody. GG's. Shouldn't be. It should be fun, I bet. Yeah, it was good. Picked up a Sony A350 for $10. Nice, dude. Yeah, it might be a good webcam. I've been slaving away on my T7. I got a photography event this weekend. Nice. And had shoots all. Good for you, man. Thoughts on the Canon? I like the Canon R10. GG's. Where was that shot? Probably somewhere crazy in New Zealand. I could in theory. Yeah, what I was saying was if I didn't see any static shots, which I guess is a vibe too, you know? But like watching it back, like I think I'm missing some static shots because it was a lot of handheld. Because the drone footage, magical. And right here, there's a spot right here where the drone stopped for some reason. I'd probably cut that out, truthfully. Right here, boom. Did you see that? Where it like kind of paused? Oh shit, hold on. My bad, guys. You guys aren't even seeing. See that? It's like, whoop. I don't think that was intentional, so I'd cut a frame or two off of that. It does look intentional though. Yeah, I think that I would probably get like a couple yards in front of the group and set up a tripod and grab some static stuff. Just to mix it up a little bit. I didn't like that sequence that much. This one right here with the drone where it's like that one. I didn't like this movement too much. No. That guy died. He's dead. I think if I was that guy, I'd be dead for sure. That guy right here. Epic, dude. Fucking epic, dude. Yeah, that was fantastic. Yeah, I think the crossfade was a little cheesy and said New Zealand was boring. Yeah. Yeah. No, that was fire. There was a couple shots where I would probably take out the The one where he's like panning out a little bit and the drone kind of jitters. Overall, GG's 9 out of 10, dude. 9 out of 10. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could try. Would need to be handheld though. Too dense bush for tripods. Yeah. And carrying another piece of gear is a whole nother pain in the ass. But I guess what I'm saying is like hold a locked off shot, you know? Hold a locked off shot. I think that'd be kind of dope. Overall though, 9, 8.5, 9 out of 10. This weekend, I have like 2 videos recorded that I've never edited that I really want to like sit down and edit. And I've just been too in my like going live situation that I haven't sat down to edit. The time that I go live, like I've been just using, I just need to sit down and do it, dude. Too much indecision. Too much indecision. We'll get it though. Do you grading live sessions? I've done editing, live editings. Here's the person who actually got slammed during code shooting. They were a cameraman as well and lost their ASA. Woo! Let's check it out. Yeah, that gear's gone, dude. I would be, that's why I'm afraid to like go on these kind of things, man. I'd be fucking dead too, bro. Is he okay? Did he live? I hope so. You said he lost his they're the guy in the red? Oh shit, dude. So he lost his best budget camera, R50V. I wish I could make this bigger. I can't make it bigger. It's so tiny. Oh wait, are you guys even seeing this? No, you are. He lost his camera, Julia. I think that's what he said. Here is the person who actually got slammed during the coast shooting. They were a cameraman as well and lost their A7S III. Fuck. Yeah, that shit's dangerous, dude. The ocean ain't no joke, man. What is that Family Guy episode? Damn, nature, you scary. That's what I say anytime I'm in nature, man. I don't fuck around with nature, man. That's some white people shit, man. I'm not out there. Yeah, it's a bit of a exactly that you're done, dude. Anytime I'm in the ocean, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. Anytime I'm in the ocean, I get fucking scared, dude. Anytime seaweed touches my leg, I'm yelling like a little schoolgirl, man. Like instantly, dude. Like if seaweed touches my leg, dude, I am yelling, dude. I think it's like the Loch Ness monster. Nope, not for me. Storm chasers? Hell no, dude. I'm staying inside. I envy you, Chester, from a very, very far distance, dude. From a super, super far distance. Cannot do it. Cannot do it. What was up with the bike? Just for fun. I was asking about it. Yeah. No, sir. No, sir. Not for me. No, thank you. I'll just be friends with you, Chester, and I'll live through you, buddy. I'll just live through you. I want to look up some YouTube videos on going live on X, because I think I'm going to do that next. Going live on... Actually, guys, my 2 hours is up. So I am going to bounce. For those of you guys that are hanging out on TikTok and haven't followed already, there's only 4 of you guys there. Thank you so much for hanging out. Charles Chung, Kieran, Julia, Andrew, thank you so much over on YouTube. Have a blessed night, everybody. I'll be back. When I get Starlink Mini, I can stream while I'm out there. Starlink Mini, that sounds kind of cool. All right, Andrew, be good, buddy. I'll catch you on your live here in a second, man. Adios.